Welcome back to the channel. If you're getting ready for a notarization here in the beautiful state of Delaware, whether it's for a real estate transaction, an important affidavit, or any other document that requires that official seal, I've got a quick tip that can save you a ton of time, potential frustration, and unnecessary hassle. This is a common issue, and being prepared can make all the difference. Always, and I mean always, without exception, bring a valid government-issued photo ID to your appointment. This is absolutely crucial for a successful notarization. Now, I know that sounds super basic, almost insultingly obvious, but you'd be genuinely surprised, maybe even shocked, how many people show up without it, thinking a library card, a gym membership card, or a work badge will do the trick. Unfortunately, those just won't cut it. In Delaware, as a notary public, I am legally obligated and therefore cannot notarize your signature, no matter the reason, no matter how urgent the situation, unless I can positively confirm your identity with an acceptable form of identification. It's a matter of legal compliance and ethical responsibility. That means a current unexpired driver's license issued by any U.S. state, a state ID card, also issued by a U.S. state, or a valid unexpired passport issued by the United States government. Military ID? Absolutely, that works too, and we appreciate your service. But it needs to be valid, meaning not expired, and it absolutely must have your photo on it for visual confirmation. Let me tell you why this matters so much and why we take it so seriously. Notaries in Delaware are explicitly required by law, as outlined in the Delaware Code, to meticulously check your identification before performing any notarization. It's not just a mere formality or a bureaucratic hoop to jump through. It's a critical measure to protect you, the signer, from potential fraud, identity theft, and other malicious activities. It's also essential to make absolutely sure that your documents are legally sound, valid, and fully binding, holding up in a court of law, if ever challenged. If, unfortunately, you forget your ID, misplace your wallet, or bring an identification document that's already expired even by a single day, I am legally obligated and therefore cannot, under any circumstances, go ahead with the notarization process. My hands are tied, and that inevitably means an inconvenient and frustrating return trip for you to retrieve the proper identification. Nobody wants that. So, here's a quick checklist of things you should double-check, triple-check even, before heading to your notary appointment. Let's make sure you're fully prepared. First and foremost, take a close look and make absolutely sure that your ID hasn't expired. Even if it's expired by just one single day, unfortunately, I am unable to accept it as valid identification. Second, carefully check that the name as it appears on your identification card precisely matches the name printed on the document that requires notarization. Any discrepancy can cause issues. If you have recently undergone a legal name change, perhaps due to marriage or another legal process, bring supporting legal documentation, such as a certified copy of your marriage certificate or a court order officially documenting the name change, just in case it's needed to verify the connection. It's always better to be over-prepared. One more important thing to keep in mind: if you happen to have a non-standard identification card or an out-of-state driver's license, especially one with specific restrictions, I strongly encourage you to give me a quick call ahead of your scheduled appointment to discuss it. Delaware law does allow for some degree of flexibility when it comes to acceptable forms of identification, but only under very specific circumstances and with certain credentials. I'd much rather have a quick conversation and clear up any potential issues or concerns before you make the trip to my office. Let's avoid any unnecessary inconvenience. So, to quickly recap all of the key points we've covered: always without fail, bring a current valid government-issued photo ID with you to your notary appointment. Ensure that your photo is clearly visible and that your signature is present on the identification card. Double-check and then triple-check the expiration date printed on your ID. And finally, make absolutely certain that the name on your ID precisely matches the name on the document you need notarized. It might seem like a simple and straightforward step, but it's undeniably the most important requirement you can take to ensure that your notarization process is quick, efficient, and as smooth as possible. That's it for today's quick and essential notary tip. If you found this information helpful and informative, please don't hesitate to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next valuable notary tip or informative video. And if you happen to have any questions, comments, or specific scenarios you'd like me to address in future videos, please drop them in the comments section below. I'm always here and happy to help in any way that I can. Your questions help me create content that's relevant and useful to you. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, don't leave home without your ID. See you in the next video.